I ask for eyes that see, ears that hear, and a heart full of understanding. I thank you for the messages that come through and ask you to deliver them to those that need them. Thank you. All right, guys. This is what you need to know. We have 3 piles. Pile 1, they all are the Fool, but they're different tarot decks. So this is Tarot Landscapes. And that's pile 1, and you have Green Aventurine. Pile 2 is, let me check, it's a brand new deck. What do we call this? Spiritsong Tarot. And you have Rose Quartz. And pile 3 is Tarot of Mystic Moments. And you have Ocean Jasper. If you would like to pick with your zodiac, I will grab those now. All right, pile 1, Aquarius, Aries, Libra, and Scorpio. Pile 2, Gemini, Virgo, Leo, and Capricorn. Pile 3 is Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, and Taurus. All right, guys. Pause if you need to. Describe that timestamps are down in the description. I'll see you guys at your pile. Okay, pile 1 with your Green Aventurine. And Aquarius, Libra, Scorpio, and Aries. And then, because these were just for significator cards, chooser cards, I am putting it back in the deck. And that way it can come out if it needs to. We have some oracle cards. Do we have a particular order? Sometimes. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. Just gonna go by the feel. Metal. Fruition. The Desert. Rebel. And Fox Spirit. Okay. And then we've got your, look at all the red, man. Like just vibrant coming through there. I do realize that the lighting, I mean, even my skin is looking fairly pink, which, yeah, I am pink, but, but not glowing like that. So sorry for the lighting. It's a little bit odd. There's 4. Do we get any more? We're going to start with those. We might grab more as I knocked everything around. The Empress. Page of Cups. 5 of Swords. And the Moon. These cards are a little bit like bent. I received them like that, so it's a little bit annoying, but whatever. I'll just have to set something heavy on them for a while. All right. Actually, that kind of, like, I look at our metal card, it makes me think of that bending metal. And if you work with jewelry or anything, sometimes you bend something the wrong way, and then it, like, makes this kink, and it's, like I said, it's a little bit annoying, right? And I'm just gonna have to do something to make it right. So, wondering if that's something about your reading. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab numbers. If you're into numbers, we have 37, 27, 25, 37 again, 3, 28, and 5. Sorry, just taking a sip of my coffee. Okay, Fox Spirit does say, think on your feet. We have Metal, think on your feet, Fruition, the Desert, Rebel. Rebel is upside down, almost like the Hanged Man. A lot of, like, I'm getting like the fire, the red, the passion. Okay. There are a few cards that, like I said, you know, oracally we get stuff, but I do, just in case it might be meant for you, I don't want to miss anything. So I need to read up on this one and this one to make sure that I've got the info for you guys. Oh, look at, there's like an eye there. I thought it was like a leaf for a second, but it's an eyeball. No, like not like you guys can see that. Okay, be right back. Okay. Sorry about that. So, I mean, obviously you guys, barely any time went by for you. Um, I'm actually pretty amazed at the amount of kind of creativity that's here. As well as looking at the larger picture and not allowing yourself to be limited by your own perceptions. So for example, the metal card, one of the things it talks about is that it going through that time of bending, that time of purification, the crucible, the forge, the, you know, the fire and all, is how it becomes its best self. And the desert is, obviously it's a difficult time. We tend to think that, but what we're not seeing is how much better do you see the stars at night? How much more blaringly bright is the sun and the darkness? And it's like you will start to notice these things that normally seem smaller, and they'll become bigger. And it allows for more creativity to come out of you in an unbridled, unlimited, pure, true form. A lot of the tarot also is about, there were two things, creativity, intuition, and then, which I kind of put together, and then communication. And all of it was towards the positive. Oh, that's right. A time of confusion as well. Some of it is bringing up a little bit of confusion. I do feel like that's kind of where this think on your feet card is at. It's sometimes you feel upside down with your cognitive stuff. You might get brain fog or whatnot. But there is like a sense of confusion. But you've got a lot of opening up. You've got a lot of going through the time regardless of the limitations. And yeah, guys, sometimes there are limitations. We're not like We're human. We have human bodies, you know, there are limitations. Um, but going through it, knowing they're there, but also expand a lot of expansion. Can I have clarity, please, on the fruition card? Okay. Something, and I feel that this will pop up for you. You'll understand. I don't necessarily have the understanding yet, but these two are being connected. So thinking on your feet and rebelling, or also feeling upside down or off. Okay. So one of those, something about that is coming to fruition, coming to a closing cycle, an end. You've got, so like, look at this. You've got this desert, learning to appreciate things, also having unbridled creativity and passion coming into, because you're coming out of the desert into this fruitful place and becoming your best, the best that you can be, being molded into this. Okay, so extra cards here. This is actually a fox, is what it says, which I guess I'm having a hard time seeing that. I don't know. My glasses are on, I swear. Anyway, the combination of all of this, I feel it's just even more iterating this. You are a creative person, spiritual person, quick wit, um, believe in yourself. Oh, and it is interesting though that this is a fox, and here you have the fox spirit, which foxes are known for their speed, being quick-witted and clever. So if we can just sum this up and give you the overall, which I kind of just did, but to believe in yourself, in your intelligence, even though you have these moments that are a bit upside down, your creativity, and to know that you are coming through a time where fruit will be coming and you will be your best self. I feel like this is really important for you. This is happening. You're coming through the desert. Yep. Okay. I think that's it, guys. I hope that you feel seen, loved, heard, appreciated, cherished, all those amazing things. I hope that you know that I have love for you. I hope you know you're not alone. And I hope that this was a benefit for you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Alrighty. Pile 2 with your rose quartz. Gemini, Virgo, Leo, and Capricorn. And you chose the Spiritsong Tarot. And I will be putting this back just in case it needs to come out. Let's go ahead and get your oracle cards in here. Before I continue, I am feeling a need to try and comfort you. I do feel like my voice has become softer. Like, I feel like you're in a place where maybe you're a bit overly stressed, overly stimulated, and we need to be calm for you. So, just let you know, that's the energy I'm feeling at the moment. So, we've got focus, clay. That's gorgeous. I love that. I love things that look like textures or like roots or wood, or I mean this leaf with the lines. Anyway, okay. The sword, interesting. Okay. Groundhog spirit. Oh, we're gonna do this. Yeah, okay. And musician. Okay. Let's get out our tarot cards. I actually want to, there we go, that feels better. This one, and okay. And then we're gonna do, whoops, that one. That one. There we go. All right. We have the 7 of shells. Oh, the 6 of shells. The King of acorns. The Ace of acorns. The 5 of shells. And basically the Fool or the Traveler. I will admit there's a part of me that wants to reshuffle just because these feel like there's too many that were right next to each other that didn't get shuffled enough. But, you know, I heard to take what I heard to take. So we're just going to go with it and see what we get here. In the way of numbers, if you have a thing for numbers, we have 14, 31, 2, 62, 7, 6, 5, and a 0 if you want to count that as 0, or an ace if you want to count that as a 1. I'm sorry, I was getting, paying attention to the wings. Okay, sorry. I actually had to pause. I don't know if you heard that initial little breath taken in, but I just had a sneezing fit. So, so there's that. Okay, getting into this. I find it interesting with the clay card and how I was feeling when I was first coming upon your reading, with feeling the need to like be more supportive and caring towards you and gentle, because clay is like that. It's impressionable. And I'm not saying that's where you're at, but it takes a mark, you know. Even when it's been put in a kiln and hardened and fired, it still can break easily. It's still like if you knock it over, something that's porcelain, that's clay, is gonna break. It's breaking. So I'm finding this interesting, and I don't want to say, because I don't think that's fair to you. I don't want to say that you're too sensitive or you're too delicate. I think the situation right now is that you are in a moment of being overly stressed. Even if you are, quote unquote, a very strong person, we all have moments where we just finally break because we just can't. We can't keep it up. You can't. We're human. And so in this with the sword is about like decision making, but also boundaries and like cutting to the truth. So this, in combination with your being at a stress-filled place, Okay. Okay. So what I'm getting now is this roundabout way right here with you need to focus on what you should be letting go of, and to cut it away, right? It doesn't mean permanently. You don't have to look at it that way, but something needs to be let go of. You do have this musician card right here, and to me this represents play. To me this represents, it's not just music, but it's enjoyment. It could be passion, it could be creativity, it could be, heck, if you just want to go out and play golf, what, I don't know, whatever it is. I don't feel like this is what's being what you need to let go of. Unless there is something specific, like you are a musician and they're telling you to take like a week-long break or something. That's, you know it. You know when you need it. So there's that. I do think they're encouraging more play. You need to let go of something. You need to have your boundary and you need to come down into this playtime, this relaxing, because your body is on overload. Okay, so as far as these cards, I do feel the need to go like this with them. So that's what we're going to do. So the Seven of Shells with the Six of Shells, we've got choice, ambitions, sentiment, joy. And I actually feel like we're coming back to like this, right? Make a choice. You need to make a choice. And it could just be within your ambitions. It could be within your own desires, but it could also be, again, because of how I felt the energy was, that you need a break. You need to do less, and to focus more on sentiment and joy, playtime, right? It can even be really simple things. I'm just being reminded of like these otters and how they have a rock and they will play with their rock and they will keep their rock. And it's freaking adorable. Okay, and then we have the King of Acorns, optimism, innovation. We have the Ace of Acorns with creative force and confidence. So you've got the beginning and the end here. Sorry, I'm receiving. Whenever I go quiet like that, guys, it's usually because I'm receiving. I might be asking a question in my head rather than out loud. Things like that happen. It's just very cyclical. Is what I'm receiving with this. The effect within your life. Yeah, yeah. I am getting, it's not even really so much about the like meanings of the card, but rather which cards they are. The ace of the ace of acorns and the king, so beginning to end, and that it's representing this pattern or time in your life where it's coming to a close, where you might even have this happen. You might be one of those people where it's like, I'm strong, I'm strong, I'm strong, until you're not. Um, and I think that might be they're trying to tell you to, let's not keep having this cycle. Let's instead, like weekly, give yourself a break so you don't get to that, breakdown place. To take it earlier, take the break earlier. That's needed, guys. That's really needed. It's a hard one for some of us to learn, but it's needed. Okay, and then 5 of shells, which hope and readjustment, and then the Fool, also known as the Traveler, adventure and potential. Yeah. So to me, the Traveler is obviously going out and you have hope, right? You're seeking this adventure. You see the potential. Let's leap after it. But I do get this readjustment. You might have had an expectation and you might be disappointed now because you found out that it's not quite what can be handled. Sometimes the body is too tired, right? Or we think we can do more because we did back 5 years ago, but now we can't. Gotta love aging. Gotta love aging. Okay, so to me that's just kind of let's just summarize it really quick for you guys is you were at a place where you need to let go of something. You need to focus on what you're letting go of. What is your boundary? You need to take a hiatus, a break, because something needs readjustment here. So you need to focus on that. What can you switch around a bit so that you do not keep coming into this place of like breakdown? And it doesn't even mean it doesn't mean emotionally. It might be emotionally, but it's like I'm really getting that your system is on overload. you're like, no, need to stop. Need to just like have a day of listening to music and painting or something. Just complete break so that you can just relax. Yep. All right, guys. That is it. That's all I've got for you. I hope this has been a benefit to you. I hope that this is something that's easily accomplished. And honestly, I hope that you really feel loved and seen and heard and understood. All right, guys. I'll see you next time. Okay, guys, we've got pile 3 here with Ocean Jasper. Practically blends in. If you chose with your zodiac, Sagittarius, Cancer, Taurus, and Pisces. And I will be returning the card in case it needs to come out again, but you chose the Mystical Tarot of Mystical Moments. Let's grab your oracle cards first. We have Hunger with Wolf Moon, Gateway, the Eternal Child, Freedom is Yours, Confession. Okay, let's get out these guys. Take the top there, and this one, and this one, and this one. Any more? Yep. Man, I don't know if it's the coloring or how new they are, but like I straight up, like it might be psychological, but I feel like I'm gonna be cut by these things. It's like metal. It's a little intimidating. Whoa. Yep, on these two. Okay. Okay. Let's just do that. This one was a no. Okay. These. We have the Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, Justice, Page of Swords. Oh, I don't need, okay, all right. So I don't normally take reversals. It's not how I do things, but I am hearing to keep this reversed. So, alrighty. And 10 of Pentacles. Oh, and this is Temperance. Okay. Numbers, in case you're into numerology, we have 29, 23, 33, 4, 2, 9, 10, 11, and if I can read this upside down, 14. Okay, I have a feeling. So my own oh, hi, buddy. Loki just jumped up here. Oh, there you go. You see him. Yep, there he is. Okay. So, thanks, bud. Um, my humanness doesn't like what I'm about to say. Because if I were being told, it's not easy. It's not easy. But it's coming up, so this is what they're offering. This is what you need to know. What I'm getting, oh, see, I'm already having my heart hurt. Yay for that. The eternal child is not calling you a child. It is saying, it is like the innocence that we had when we were younger, the belief in anything being possible, the awe of life. So it's truly a beautiful thing. Gateway is about when you come to like a crossroads. It's no matter what path we're on, we have to go through a gate first, right? And these gates are usually they're not seen unless you're going on a walk, but there's some kind of crossing, and it's a lot about in order to get to this freedom. Oh God. Okay. You've got a wolf that's howling at the moon, communicating. You've got confession, someone telling someone else something, right? There needs to be communication for you to have freedom. And I have a feeling it has to do with your own beliefs. I have a feeling it's something that is precious to you, spiritually speaking. Is Loki coming back? Are you gonna go the other way? Oh dear. What are we doing? All right. You maybe just saw him with his shadow. It is not easy if you believe things that the people around you don't believe. It's scary. It's frightening because for some reason we all think we need to be alike, right? I don't know what that is, but that's how it is. Oh, my heart hurts with this. Also, because you might know that the people you think you need to tell are judgmental and may not be very accepting of you. But there is something in this that is saying you take the step for yourself and it's going to create freedom for you. It might be difficult. It might be a difficult journey. I have a feeling it's not going to be like suddenly happy. But it's going to be good down the road. It will be good down the road. So, okay, let's move on to the tarot section. So, with Temperance being upside down, that means that there's some kind of imbalance. It being over the Ten of Pentacles is saying to me, your home life is out of balance. Your material foundation, domestic stuff is out of balance. It's out of whack. The Page of Swords. Yeah, I'm really getting this, like, what you're built on, this foundation. And even though this is not his heart, it's right under his heart, he's putting his hand there and holding this wishing dandelion, right? We blow on the dandelions and make a wish. So I feel like this is really, I'm standing on this tower of books, making my wish. My hand is on my heart. I'm showing the world who I really am. Showing the world who I really am. And that's freaking frightening, but amazing. And you have justice over it. And so justice is truth. Justice is rightness. So coming again, it's like it's reiterating this. I have a feeling your home life is out of balance. You don't really want to tell these people because it's out of balance, right? And look at that, I just flung it. But this is calling for the communication of your soul, of your heart, of what you are built of from. And then we have the Two of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. Oh. The Two of Pentacles, we've got this, again, it can point towards balance, but also agility. I'm getting a sense of, like, no matter what the situation is, like, you're gonna be okay, kind of thing. Like this, you can balance on a high wire, right? You can hop from building to building. You'll be all right. Okay. Sorry, I know you guys don't know this, but I had to go look up Nine of Cups and my brain totally died on me. So I think it's really interesting that we're going this direction and then I went this direction, and this is what you're wanting, right? This is like this eternal child, which is your soul, wants this freedom. And Two of Pentacles is this person that's able to cope, has balance, has agility, and it's over the Nine of Cups, which talks about satisfaction in your own desires and what you're wanting. You're getting what you want. And so, yeah, you've got this imbalance within the family structure or system, foundation, whatever it is that's going on here. Coming forward, getting justice for your truth, and becoming stable and free, because you went through this gate that called you to speak for yourself, called you to bring yourself forward. Yep. Okay. That is beautiful, guys. I It is not easy, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And my heart is with you as you go through this. Of course, you have the choice. You don't have to. You know, you can choose to do this in a couple years from now. You know, it's up to you. But it's a beautiful thing that they're encouraging. So anyway, I hope this was a benefit to you guys. I hope that you feel seen and heard and loved. I hope you know you're not alone. I'll see you guys next time.